Hi everyone, so I'm back today to do another craft with me. This is also a design team project for ArtFulEra gallery, and the link will be below in the description box. You will get 40% off. If you click on the link, it will take you directly to the shop, and when you go to checkout you will automatically get your 40% off. So I'm going to do a couple of little projects with these sheets today. Look how pretty that is. Oh, it's so nice. So anyway, I'm going to try and do two projects using this as my base, and then obviously using the pieces of ephemera. I'm not going to use all of them, but I will be using some of them to go in the two items that I'm going to make from this sheet. So stay tuned and watch what I do. So here I have these two templates. I've had them for years. I don't know where I got them, but if you don't have them, you can just kind of open up a coin envelope or a little mini envelope, or if you've got the envelope punch board you could use that as well. So I'm just drawing on here the shape, and I just noticed there was a little wonky bit when I was cutting that, so I was trying to straighten that up, and there was still a wonky bit there. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So anyway, drawing around all this, and then once I've done that, I'm going to cut it all out. Ta-da! It's all cut out, and now I'm going to fold. Obviously there isn't any lines on there, so it's just kind of lining it up and, you know, using your own judgment there to make your folds on there. But it is quite simple to do. So that's me got one pocket, and I've got an envelope. So my plans for this is, this kit that I'm using is the Regency era. There's a Jane Austen feel to it. So I've been sitting the last couple of days, and all the boxes that I've got, I've literally been covering them with fabric and paper, and not fabric and paper, but some fabric, some paper. And I've got a couple of little ones, and I thought this would be actually good to do a little journal. So there will be more of these little videos with this kit, to the little journal that I'm going to make with all the little bits that I do. So here is a couple of the sheets. Now, as you've seen in the beginning, I only printed out 3 sheets, and that's exactly what I used. I think there was a few pieces left over. So I found this little bit of fabric, which has been tea or coffee dyed, and I'm just putting some glue on there, and I'll let that dry before I go and stitch it. I'm not going to glue the pocket or the envelope together right now because I'm going to do some stitching. So bear that in mind if you plan to do something like that. Just leave all the gluing it together till after you've stitched. So I was looking around for some lace, and I found that lace. And I'm just putting that on the flap of the envelope. So here I've stitched around the envelope and the little pockets, and now I'm gluing it together. I always put my longer side in and then the bottom up so that it doesn't catch when you put anything inside it. So like I said, I had no real plans, didn't know what I was doing, just thought, right, I'll print this out, see what I can come up with, and I'm quite pleased how it came out. So here I'm just doing some inking up. And I'm just popping that onto some thicker paper because I'm going to stitch around, and then these scissors, I was using them the wrong way around to start with. For some reason they do cut better when you turn them around. And I don't know, these scissors were from Hobbycraft years and years ago. It was out the kids section. I think I got like 12 different designs for about a tenner. So just inking up again, and I wasn't sure whether I was going to put another little pocket on the front, but I changed my mind and decided not to. So I'm just gluing that on. Just inking up some pieces here just to pop into the envelope. Then this little piece here I decided to make like a little flip out booklet thing. And then when I went to cut this, the knife actually tore the paper, so I decided to do ripping instead. My blade must be a little bit blunt. So I'm just going to glue that on there. I was making sure that was the right way around, because we don't want to, well, I could have still used it even if I had put it on the wrong way around. So I'm just folding that over, and that little bit there, I thought I'm going to keep that, so you'll see what I do with that in a minute. So I'm now going to ink up all around the edges. So boring that, isn't it? It's a nice look, it's a tedious job, but somebody has to do it. So I've done the rest of it off camera because it was boring me. So I got this little stamp set from a charity shop, I think, and I just thought I would do some stamping, just tested that to make sure it would go okay. So I'm just doing that in there. Then I'm just going to use some of the other stamps to stamp on the little pages that I've created for this little like booklet flip out thing. I don't know what you call it. Journal space. So here I'm just using my whale tab punch and just making myself a little dab. And then I decided to get that little stamp, the little stamp out again. Kind of like that, it's kind of cute. And I was just making sure I was going to be stamping it the right way around. And there we have it. I brought that stamp out a few times after this as well. It's a cute little stamp, you've got to use it. Out comes the stamp again. I think I'm going to use that a lot. I was a little bit skew-whiff on that, but it's a nice little stamp. So I'm just adding the last little bits to that envelope. I just needed something. So thank you for watching. Check out all the links below, and if you have any questions, just ask.